Hi, everybody. It is December 14th, 2025, and it is Joe
Randy.
and we are doing the 10 best heavy metal albums of all time. Now, it struck me that this could be called, and I'm going to cut you off before anybody says it in the comments, that this could be called my 10 favorite heavy metal albums. Well, if they're my 10 favorite heavy metal albums, they're going to be considered the best heavy metal albums of all time for me. And secondly, I don't think they go they coincide. Here's my reasoning.
Let's coincide.
They go hand in hand. I don't
Oh.
think my 10 favorite heavy metal albums would be the same albums that I consider to be the 10 best heavy metal albums of all time. For example, No Prayer for the Dying would pop up on this list, and it doesn't. Technical Ecstasy would pop up on this list, and it doesn't. Lock Up the Wolves would pop up on this list, and it doesn't. Also, I had 20 going, and two things happened. I did not want to just do this. I wanted to do what I consider, what I firmly believe are the 10 best heavy metal albums ever written. And I didn't want to have any criteria where it's like, oh, you only use a band one time or you can't use this too many times. And with the first 10, it was kind of easy. As I got to 11 through 20,
It's harder.
it was harder because I'm going to be honest with you, Black Sabbath. I mean, Black Sabbath could easily be the Ozzy albums, with the exception of 13. Could
All the top, like 20.
yeah, they could easily all be on the top 20, and without a doubt. And then throw in Dio albums with Sabbath too, as well. Then it's kind of like, well, everybody thinks this out, like Metallica. Metallica, if I would have done the 20, Ride the Lightning, which was the only Metallica album on the list, was either 19 or 20. I don't think they have written an album that would be the top 10 heavy metal albums of all time. I just don't. So, here we go. Now, a couple of these bands, a lot of their stuff is more hard rock than heavy metal, but the albums that I chose are absolutely heavy metal albums from them. So, okay,
What's the difference between heavy metal and hard rock?
really kind of just what's in the name. Heavy metal is just harder. It's sometimes it's faster. There's heavier guitars, faster drums. Whereas hard rock would be more like Aerosmith, like "Love in an Elevator" and things like that. Where it's I guess a little bit more rhythm, a little bit more
Oh, so
melody.
like that compared to like Shout at the Devil
That's a great example, Randy. So "Shout at the Devil"
is more like fast paced.
is harder and fast paced. That would be heavy metal. But a song like "Don't Go Away Mad" from Motley Crue or "Girls, Girls, Girls,"
That'd be hard rock.
that'd be more of a hard rock song.
Then what's rock? Like,
That's where it's not, it's just more mainstream. Like Bon Jovi would almost, Bon Jovi kind of hits that,
is Aussie rock? Or
yeah, I mean, it's all rock, but if you're talking about mainstream rock, it would be like the stuff you hear on the radio a lot that's not rap and all that stuff.
so
Yep.
like what's so like AC/DC and all?
AC/DC would probably be considered more hard rock than mainstream rock. You'd know a lot. I could tell you bands, but you wouldn't know them until you heard the songs. You love The Who without even knowing it's The Who. The Who would be rock. You love The Who. You don't even know. You better, you better, you bet. Oh my God. You love She does not even know that she loves The Who, but every time The Who comes on, she loves The Who. She wants to hear The Who. So, you do. You actually love The Who. Okay. All right, so let's get started. So, number 10, and I do think this is the best album by this band, and you're going to see that a lot with this, is, the first Kiss album.
Is it just called Kiss?
It's just called Kiss, yeah. This one is, and I do consider this a heavy metal album. You know, when you get to Crazy Nights and Animalize, and so like, I would say Deuce and Strutter, Black Diamond are more along heavy metal. When you get to Tears Are Falling, or let's put the X in the saxophone, that's more hard rock. So, but I think this is absolutely a heavy metal album. I think this is an unbelievable album.
What song's on that?
Oh, Deuce, Strutter, Black Diamond, Cold Gin. I mean, Firehouse. You love this album.
Okay.
And I think, and on a given day, this could be higher on the list, but this is absolutely, and I don't think this album, you know, obviously didn't go anywhere when it was first released. And I don't think when people say, oh, I loved that album, I don't think it's a rose-colored glasses where they do and they never did. I think people did always love this album, but just not enough people. Kiss is absolutely the number 10 best heavy metal album of all time. And I know people are going to say, well, wait a minute, what about this one? What about this one?
It's his opinion.
Yeah, but of course, it's also my channel, so I'm right. Number 9 is, and I know a lot of people don't think this is the best Dio album. I do. Last in Line. Absolutely, without a doubt, the best, number 9 best heavy metal album of all time.
Oh.
Yeah, We Rock on there, Last in Line.
I Spit the Night.
Mystery.
Evil Us.
You know him.
I know.
Yep, number 9. I mean, just a great, again, Holy Diver is phenomenal. Lock Up the Wolves, I absolutely love, and I'm really into Strange Highways now. But this is it, man. This was an absolute masterpiece. This one would be the number 9 best heavy metal album ever written. Number 8 is going to be one that's going to flip some people out, but too bad.
I don't think I know any of this.
You know a lot of them on this. Yep, High and Dry. High and Dry from Def Leppard. This is, the first 2 albums are heavy metals. Sorry, Joe Elliott. Sorry, buddy. You wrote heavy metal albums. You do, Randy. You know Let It Go. You know Mirror, Mirror. We'll play this album. You'll know it. We'll play it. Maybe we'll play this one while we're putting up the tree.
Okay.
This absolutely is a heavy metal album. I mean, every single song on here is great. The one that I don't really like is No, 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 but it's still good. I shouldn't say don't like. That's the one I like the least. But absolutely a metal album. Steve Clark and Pete Willis's ripping guitars are all over this one. Absolutely number 8 best heavy metal album written. Yes, I get it. Pyromania. Yes, I get it. Hysteria, Euphoria are all hard rock. This is a heavy metal album, though. Next one, we are at, what are we at here? Number
6.
Number 7, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Number 7. Shout at the Devil. Another, you love this one cover to cover. And I have said this a million times. The only stupid song on this one is Helter Skelter. I can't stand the Beatles. Everything else on here is perfect.
And in the beginning, because it's...
Yeah, but in the beginning is kind of an intro. I mean, I don't really know if I count that as a song. But everything, and this has... now, I'm going to give you... I'm not going to say it, and you don't say it if you look at my bracket. Our next bracket is actually Motley Crue. This has my favorite Motley Crue song of all time on it. Don't say anything.
I don't know your favorite Motley Crue song.
Okay, good. I still think that they should have taken Helter Skelter out and put Black Widow on this one. But absolutely, again, this was number 7. Absolutely a heavy metal album. Now, the next one really isn't. It's hard rock. Theater of Pain is a hard rock album, and then going forward, it's hard rock. This is a straightforward metal album, and it's unbelievable.
I just realized that on the back there's like a circle and then like a star on it.
That's the pentagram, yeah.
Oh.
They were...
I just realized.
Yeah, they were trying to conjure the devil during this one.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, isn't it? Now, I do have the original album, but the front got all messed up. This is one of the reissues. I did not buy this box set. This is just a reissue.
You should have.
No, for 2 reasons. A, it was insanely priced, and B, the stuff they had in there... oh, that's really cool. I forgot about that.
Pretty.
Pretty.
It is.
Okay, I guess it is pretty. It was insanely priced. They did not have Running Wild or Run for Your Life on it, which drives me nuts that they didn't. They probably just don't want to pay Mick. And then the stuff that came with it was like a whole bunch of satanic garbage, and I don't want that. So, absolutely, number 7, Shout the Devil. Number 6.
You got this at Walmart.
I did. This is a reissue, a 40th anniversary. Number 6 is Power Slave by Iron Maiden. My favorite Maiden album. An absolute classic, cover to cover, song to song, whatever you want to say. Yeah, this is that reissue one. I mean, absolutely. They were at the peak of their powers with this album. And of course, they do the Live After Death tour, Live After Death album off this tour. It's absolutely insane. This is such a great album.
Yeah, that one.
What are the ones you know?
Aces are 2 minutes to midnight. Do I know whose it was?
Lost for Words? No, it's
I know Power Slave. And then I think that's it.
Yep, you know Power Slave, you know Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, and you would know Back in the Village.
If I listened to it.
Yeah. You would. Yeah, you wouldn't know Lost for Words, and you probably wouldn't know The Duelists. All right, the next one. Now, okay, before we even go any further, this is where it just dominated. It just absolutely just dominated because these are the best albums. They just are. And no, I never got into Slayer. I never got into, I don't think Metallica has written the top 10 best heavy metal albums of all time. And I never really got into King Diamond or Merciful Fate. But these top 5, man, because they are the best. But coming in at number 5 is Dio with Heaven, Dio's version of Sabbath with Heaven and Hell. I mean, my God, what an unbelievable... This album could have tanked with Ozzy being gone, and
they didn't.
No, they come back with an absolute grand slam, one of the best albums of all time. Number 5, best heavy metal album of all time, Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath. Screw you, Sharon. It is not the devil, greedy troll. All right, number 4, ironically, and now, man, did these change? Some of these changed.
I don't like the Changes song at all on this.
Yeah, you don't like that song.
Even though
Youngblood?
Yeah, he played. I didn't like it.
All right, well, that's fine. Some people don't like it, but for me, ironically, number 4 is Black Sabbath Volume 4. Now, again, I like Technical Ecstasy. I say whatever you want. I don't care. More than this album. And this one is, the reprint that doesn't have Ozzy and Bill, the inner page. But this is a better heavy metal album. I mean, my God. Just off Snowblind and Supernaut, this makes this one of the best heavy metal albums of all time. Absolutely 4th best heavy metal album of all time, Black Sabbath Volume 4. Number 3, my favorite Black Sabbath album of all time, absolutely Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. This one is, every single song is so perfect. Even Fluff is a perfect, beautiful, great song. This album is perfection. From Tony's writer's block to writing the best Sabbath album ever. Number 3, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, without a doubt. Okay, number 2, and I'm biased with this band because I think this is the best band of all time. Blizzard of Oz Band. I don't care what this thinks. I don't care what it says up here. This should say Blizzard of Oz Band. And yes, I know this is a lot of people's favorite, but I mean, it's so damn close. But number 2 is Diary of a Madman by the Blizzard of Oz Band. Absolutely perfect album. Every song on here is a 5, without a doubt. The magic came together with these guys, and what we got was the best band releasing 2 of not only the best 2 heavy metal albums of all time, but 2 of the best, if not the absolute best 2 albums of all time. Number 2 is Diary of a Madman, and you guys see from my background, number 1 is Blizzard of Oz Band. Don't care what it says. Blizzard of Oz.
Are we really that surprised though?
No, I don't think anybody is really, if they know my channel, not surprised at all. This album is perfect, just like Diary. It's just something a little bit more magical, and also I got to give the edge because Don Airey's on this album. That's it. There's just when I hear this album, I just hear. I know I sound weird. I just hear magic on this album. Not that I don't on Diary, but there's just something a little bit more special, and that's it. Because the songs on both are absolutely perfect, and Don Airey's on this. I think that is the
Who's Don Airey?
The guy who played keyboards. Very important guy in music. This is the best album ever written. Heavy metal, rock, rap, country. This is the best album that has ever been written. All right, I know a lot of you guys are going to say I'm nuts. You left out Metallica. You left out Slayer.
Rainbow.
You left out what?
Rainbow.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, Rainbow was in the top 20. Rainbow was, I think, in the top 15. Yeah, Rainbow's another unbelievable band. But that's the top 10. And again, they're not my favorite albums. Some of them are. But what I consider to be the top 10 best heavy metal albums of all time. Say what you want. I left out this. I left out that. Def Leppard sucks. Motley Crue sucks. Whatever you want to say. Don't care. This is it. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Put your comments, your lists in the comments. Like, subscribe, and you want to say anything? All right. We will see you.